guys, so on my video yesterday, I discussed the Stork OTC, and I got a comment from someone that I kind of want to expand further. I am in no way trying to embarrass this person. The comment was not made mean or nasty or anything like that. This is someone that has commented on many of my videos in the past. We have had a back and forth, good rapport. She is a very intelligent person, and she is a TTCer, and in no way is this to bash her. I just thought I should bring it up because it was something that was so serious to her that made me laugh, and not at her, but the whole thought of it just kind of was comical to me. So I wanted to discuss it with all of you so we could have an open discussion about this topic. Okay, so she said, I was very interested in using the Stork. I'm paraphrasing because I don't have my computer open. I was very interested in using the Stork to the point that I went and bought it, and then I noticed on the outside of the package it says not sterile, which it does. And I was not okay with that, and I took it to my doctor, and she said it's not worth putting that inside your body. It's not worth the, how did she word it? The possibility of pelvic inflammatory disease. And this is a very thoughtful and knowledgeable person, and this is what she felt. And on the surface, to you, that may seem like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Don't put something that's not sterile inside your body. Let's look at the things that we put inside our body. Tampons are not sterile. They come individually wrapped, but they are not sterile. You can't sterilize cotton because it needs to be sterilized with water or steam, and that would render it useless. So tampons are not sterile, and condoms are not sterile, and your husband's penis certainly is not sterile. So there are a multitude of things that you put inside your body that are not sterile. This product is clean, and it is packaged in a clean way. It was packaged out of a clean environment, and it advises hand washing every step of the way. It actually advises for your husband, if you are doing this with your significant other, if you are doing it with a man, not just a sperm sample, to wash their penis ahead of time. And the first time I said, babe, before we do this, you need to wash your junk. And he looked at me like I was insane. Have you ever asked your husband to wash his penis before you guys had sex? I'm just saying, there are things that you put inside your body that are not sterile, and it happens all the time. And it was, here's where I'm going with this. Like, she went to the doctor and said, look at this box. It says not sterile, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. Your doctor's just going to feed off of you and say, you're right, that's not a good thing. You shouldn't do that. Plus, your doctor also wants you to keep coming back month after month after month if you're having fertility issues and work on it with them. They don't get paid if they don't have patients. And I'm sure this doctor is unaware of what the Stork is. So you presented a box and they're like, yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a good idea. And that's the bottom line. Doesn't mean that it's an issue in any way. I've used the Stork a lot. I've used it over a dozen times. Not once have I had any kind of infection or anything along those lines, not even a yeast infection. Like, I've had zero issues using the Stork. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there as part of the video today, that I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that she was adamant that it could not be used because it wasn't sterile. And, toilet paper that you wipe yourself with isn't sterile, and that comes in contact with the outside of your vagina. Like, you can't sterilize everything in your life. And I understand that this is something that sits up there for a long time. But how long? Most people use tampons. How long do they leave tampons up there? I use a menstrual cup. I sterilize it once a cycle. I sterilize it right before the beginning of the cycle, and then afterwards I dump it, I rinse it out, I maybe wash it with a mild soap, because you don't want to use antibacterial and put it right back in because it affects the pH of your vagina. But I don't sterilize it every single time I take it out of my vagina. You don't sterilize everything that goes in there. So I thought that was interesting, and I wanted to discuss it further. And feel free to discuss in the comments below what you think about this, if it even occurred to you that there are other things that you put in your body that aren't sterile. Lube isn't sterile. There are all kinds of things that we put in our bodies that aren't sterile. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because I did it yesterday, and I thought it was an interesting point she made, so I wanted to share it with all of you. I didn't film anything yesterday when I was at my mom's for dinner. I left the camera at home and I accidentally deleted everything that I filmed yesterday. So we're just going to chitty chat. I applied for that job last week and I found out I did not get it, which is a bummer and a blessing at the same time. I really didn't want to be on the phones, but I would really, really like to get all my debt paid off and, you know, just have a little extra. You know, we're pretty much budgeted to the gills, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for extracurriculars for the kids. I try to find as cheap or free, you know, as I can. Or I try to, I don't know what he just knocked over. This dog, I swear. I try to, you know, I don't deprive my kids, but I don't want to keep spending beyond my means and keep piling things on my credit cards. So I am back on the job hunt. If you happen to know of any good work-at-home jobs, let me know. I have applied for about a dozen more, so we'll see what comes of that. And I really think I just need to start firing up the sewing machine and put more things on my Etsy store. I have even considered selling off my diapers because if I get pregnant, then I have 9 months to buy more diapers. So I have a ridiculous stash of diapers and inserts and all kinds of, I mean, it takes up half of my hall closet. So it's a lot of stuff, and it's something that could easily be a liquid asset and pay off credit card or two. Like, I have that much stuff. So I'm just considering, you know, we're trying to purge the house, and I can't sell everything. I'm sure I could have a garage sale, but there's a lot of just crap, you know, I don't know that it's worth all the effort to put it on my lawn and put a quarter, you know, price tag on it. So I don't know that it's worth all of that. I may just give it to, you know, Goodwill or a shelter or something around here that can sell it and it would actually do good for them. I don't know. I don't know what to do with all my stuff. I need to find a way to get some additional income. I don't know what's going on. I'm just kind of talking out of my ass today because I lost all of my footage from yesterday. But I don't remember what else I discussed. The girls aren't here. They stayed the night at my mom's last night, so that was nice. We did nothing interesting. We're like, do we want to go to a movie? Do we want to, you know, we could have sex with the bedroom door open. None of that happened. We went to sleep because we're old people and the kids weren't around being crazy all night long. So we went to sleep. I slept till noon. It was wonderful. I'm still in my jammies because I'm lazy. Look, this thing is falling off my head. I was trying to hide the frizz that is happening today. But, all right, well, I'm going to go and pick up the young ones in a little bit. My project for today was to clean Eddie's man cave, and I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start on it, and I'm embarrassed to show you guys what it looks like because it's our catch-all. We don't have an attic here, and I mean, I'm in Florida, so we don't have basements. But when this house was built, obviously there is an attic up there, but it was built without air conditioning. So when they put AC in, all the attic space is filled with the conduit. Is that called conduit? Whatever it is to run the AC lines. So there is no space up there. And actually, the one outlet I have, I can't even get to because there are cabinets in front of it and you can't open it. So all the stuff that you would typically put in an attic or something, it's all in the man cave. I've got some shelves in there. There's a bed in there. You wouldn't know that there's a bed in there. We put up shelving and like a bar so that I could fold clothes and hang clothes in there and then immediately put clothes away. Well, my closet is such a disaster that Eddie keeps all of his clothes in there. So he doesn't have to go into our bedroom closet. That's the next project. But I am so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. And we're going to start having friends over on a weekly basis because we're going to kind of do homeschooling as a small group, a couple of families that we're doing history, science, and writing with. And it's going to happen here at my house, which means I need to get my shit together because I don't want people coming into my house looking this messy. But yeah, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm right now just thinking about it. And I went and got that's the reason I went to get a B12 shot last week because I'm like, I need the energy to really get in there and tear this room apart. And it's going to be a big time purge. And that's what it needs to be. I'm not a hoarder, but I guess I just don't throw shit away. You know, I don't like go out and collect more stuff, but I keep stuff. I keep stuff that's probably irrational to keep because I don't know, we're freaking broke. We're, you know, a family on one income, and it's like, oh, I may need this at some point. It's perfectly good. Why am I going to throw it away? So I guess I'm one of those. I don't have bags and bags and bags of toilet paper rolls, I swear. I'm collecting them right now because we need them for a project, for a science project. But I'm not that bad, but I do have a hard time throwing away things that are perfectly fine, or giving away things that are perfectly fine, because at some point I might need that thing and I don't want to have to go buy it again. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I'm not showing it to you today because I'm not ready to get in there, and I need to show like a before and after, or at least some kind of progress, so you don't judge me too harshly. Anywho, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.